Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone, my name is Hamad Ibrahim. In this presentation, me and my friends we will talk about the traffic light. And inshallah we will talk about the history of the traffic lights and the advantages and how the traffic light designed and the schematics of the traffic lights. The first system of traffic signals was installed as a way to replace a police officer to control the vehicular traffic outside the House of Parliament in London on 9 December 1868. In 1912, the first electric traffic lights was developed by Leicester Wire. It was installed by the American Traffic Signal Company. And now I will let you with my friend Faris to complete the presentation.
Okay, advantages. One of the advantages of traffic light is replace the police officer in the traffic or reduce the number of accidents. And we have more and more advantages. For example, you can ensure that traffic movement is orderly in all directions. Actually, we don't need to hire many police officers because the traffic light has taken their place. So it's also cost effective. And now we talk about how we design a traffic light. A traffic light are composed of red, green and yellow light. A red means no traffic and a green light means a permission to pass and the yellow light means a warning. A traffic light are used at road intersection. As we can see in the left side we have two roads, road A and road B. For this two road we have four states. S0 when the sensor know there is someone in road A, TA becomes 1. If TA becomes 1, that means light of road A is green and light of road B is red. When all cars moved, TA becomes 0. That means go to the next state. In the state S1, light of road A becomes yellow and light of road B is still red, and this state is about 3-4 seconds. Then we go to the next state S2. LA becomes red, then LB becomes green. In that case TB is 1 until all cars moved. When all cars moved, TB becomes 0, so go to the next state S3, and this state is also about 3-4 seconds. Then go to the next state is 0, and this loop rebate is called finite state machine or FSM. And now I will let you with my friend Walid.
In finite state machine, there is three important things: register, next state logic, and output logic. Let's start with next state logic. First of all, we draw the table, and it's not like a normal table. As we saw with Faris, there is states, but the machine doesn't understand our language, so we encode the state as we see here: S000, S101, S2 10, S3, S311. And we use 2 bit because we have 4 states. If we have 2 states, we can use 1 bit. After encoding, we draw the table. First column and second is input, its current state and TATB, the next state as output. And we separate the current state and next state into S0 and S1, and S0 prime, S1 prime because we have 2 bit. Now we're following the transition diagram. In first row, the current state is 0, 0, that means state 0, and TA0, and we don't care about TB. The next state is 0, 1, that means state 1. In second row, the current state is 0, 0, that means state 0, and TA0, and we don't care about TB. The next state is 0, 0, that means state 0. In third row, the current state is 0, 1, that means state 1, and we don't care about TA and TB. The next state is 1, 0, that means state 2. Then we complete the table following the transition diagram. After that, we use K-map to get the equations of S0 prime and S1 prime. Let's move to output logic. First of all, we also encode the output green, yellow, and red to zeros and ones. Then we draw the table. In the table, we have current state S0 and S1 as an input and output light A and light B. We have two rows A and B, so we have light A and light B. We also separated the output to LA0, LA1, and LB0 and LB1 because we have 2 bits. Then we write the current state and output according to the transaction diagram. In first row, we write 0, 0 as an input, that means state 0, and output as we see 0, 0, 0, 1. That means light rod A is green and light rod B is red. And we complete the table based on the transaction diagram. After that, we use K-map to get the equations of LA1, LA0, and LB1, LB0. Now, I will let you with my friend Ahmed to complete.
Now, from Boolean equation, we can draw the schematic to build our circuit. As Walid said, we have 4 inputs. These inputs are connected with logic gates to make our next state, and this next state are connected with register. The register is a memory to remember the state of the traffic light. The outputs of register are connected with some logic gates to make our final outputs. Finally, thank you for listening, and I hope you like our presentation.